Do you know what I like to do on my Monday nights? Watch professional wrestling. What is up, guys? It's the Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you my Raw review for April 22nd, 2003. As always with the Monday Night Raw review, we kick off with the opening segment, which is featuring Paul Heyman in the middle of the ring, and pretty much he got an email from the game himself, Triple H. And pretty much Triple H did not want to face his client, Brock Lesnar, at Extreme Rules. Triple H was afraid of Brock Lesnar. Oh, Paul Heyman. You know one thing about the game, the main event, the King of Kings, he's not afraid of Brock Lesnar, and he showed it when he came down to that very ring, and beat the shit out of you. So pretty much at Extreme Rules, we're going to get Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. I really did think that this opening segment was one of the few bright spots on Monday Night Raw tonight. But other than that, we're just getting another Triple H versus Brock Lesnar match. I mean, hell, it's going to be a good match at Extreme Rules. At least it's in a steel cage this time, right? Right! It is now time for a new segment on my channel. Useless segment of the week. You know what was useless this week? Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, taking on Tons of Funk in single matches. You know why this is useless, folks? Because we know none of this is going to come into fruition. We know none of this is useful to us. See, the thing is, if these two teams could actually become tag team champions at some point, this would be a useful segment. But here's the thing. None of these two teams, Cody Rhodes or Damian Sandow, or Tons of Funk, are going to become tag team champions. So what is the point of this segment? I don't know. There is no point in this segment if you ask me. I find it totally useless. I think it's dumb that they're making us watch these single matches. It's not going to amount to anything. The Bella Twins don't bring anything to this feud. The Funkadactyls, hella sure don't bring anything to this feud. So why is this on my TV? Also, what is the point of a Big E Langston squash match? Can someone explain to me? Is there a reason why he needs to squash Zack Ryder? Hey, WWE, this is not fucking 2011. None of us care about Zack Ryder. Put in a babyface we actually care about. Hell, anyone other than Zack Ryder. Now you guys want to mention the fact that he has 1 million followers on Twitter when you guys did not mention that fact when you posted your top 5 WWE superstars with the most followers on Twitter. Zack Ryder was not on this list. This was a useless segment. It did not help Big E Langston whatsoever. Why is Antonio Cesaro fucking yodeling? Why in the blue fuck is he yodeling? So they had a battle royale for the #1 contenders for the Divas title. AJ Lee won. Caitlyn, you are terrible as a commentator. I hope that's not your second job in this company. Because Michael Cole was all like, you've been waiting a long time for this one, haven't you? And Caitlyn goes, we have. I have too. We both have. In the most boring tone ever. I could care less that AJ Lee won the match. I think she's the only deserving diva, even though her character's down the drain. But other than that, we have some progression in the Divas division for at least 2 more weeks.
What makes Chase Oliver 68 the Viper of the YWC? What makes him Asian Randy Orton? What is it about this figure that no one can truly understand? Tune in to his channel by subscribing down below to find out more.
Now that all the crap's out of the way, let's talk about some of the, brighter situations that happened on this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. One of the bright spots to this edition of Monday Night Raw, well, it is that Dolph Ziggler got a big win on Monday Night Raw, which I think is important. Solid match with Chris Jericho. Yeah, we can talk about it. You guys can be all happy that they wrestled once again in the damn ring. But it was good that he got a win. And the plus side about this is the whole Fandango and Chris Jericho feud is still continuing. Fandango is still feuding with Chris Jericho. Fandango was the reason why Chris Jericho lost the match. Yeah, he didn't really appear inside of the ring. But hey, Chris Jericho lost the match because of Fandango, and then later on the night when Fandango was wrestling Britain's own William Regal, or Steven Regal for all you WCW fans out there, Chris Jericho came out, attacked Fandango. I felt this was a really, really bright spot on Monday Night Raw. The reason being is you're making Dolph Ziggler look a lot credible, beating a future contender down the road in Chris Jericho. Not only that, you're having Chris Jericho and Fandango still feud. I really did like this segment. I thought it was one of the better segments on Monday Night Raw here tonight, and I really felt WWE did a good job in building both Dolph Ziggler and the Jericho and Fandango feud. Now, I know this did not happen on Monday Night Raw per se, but how good was the WWE with their whole, package of the SmackDown rebound? Holy crap. I gotta applaud WWE here. That's useful stuff. I mean, I remember back in the day when I used to live in my grandma's place. And I know this is going off track here, but just listen to me for a minute, damn it. When I used to live in my grandma's place, I didn't even have local cable. I couldn't watch SmackDown on the UPN network. I couldn't watch SmackDown back then. So I would always need to watch the SmackDown rebound. And that's something that is useful to the WWE, showing the people what happened on SmackDown. Now, I do watch SmackDown. I just don't review it, okay? I do watch SmackDown. I have it recorded on my DVR, and I watch it on, Saturdays or Sundays whenever I'm bored. Or when I wake up and I'm doing chores, I have it playing in the background unless something's really interesting going on. I watch it. But the thing is, some people don't watch SmackDown. And for you to produce a SmackDown rebound like that, to make a feud like Mark Henry and Sheamus look really, really good when they're not even on the show, I really think that's a good job by the WWE. And I gotta applaud them for that. That's good work right there. That is good shit right there, WWE. Another bright spot to this edition of Monday Night Raw was how well the Shield was featured tonight. Okay, if you want to sell me on professional wrestlers, you have 3 guys riding into a fucking helicopter to the show. That right there says to me, fuck yeah. These guys are badasses. I like these guys. That's how you sell people how badass these guys are when they're riding into the arena with a helicopter. To me personally, I really thought that they did a really good job with the Shield here tonight. And not only the Shield, Team Hell No. Team Hell No had their funny little segment, Don't Hug the Undertaker. I wonder what happens if you do hug the Undertaker. What happens? Does he, eat you? Does your soul go away? I don't know, but that was a funny segment. But the best part of it was their 6-man tag match that they had. The 6-man tag match was really, really good. Besides the awkward finish to me, besides the triple powerbomb and Roman Reigns spear, the Shield really don't have finishers, which could be lacking in the near future. But other than that, the ending to the match was kind of awkward because Daniel Bryan just missed his headbutt, and then Dean Ambrose put him in a weird pinning position. But the match was really good, and this is good for the Shield because they pinned a member of Team Hell No. They were in a big-time featured match on Monday Night Raw. They're still undefeated, and they faced The Undertaker. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people may have hoped that Undertaker would take the pinfall here, but it means more something to a tag team feud when one of the tag team people lose the match. When one of the members of the tag team that are the tag team champions lose the match, that way they have something building forward. Unlike the Tons of Funk shit, at least here, we're getting something. We know that these 2 teams are going to be feuding for the future. And that right there, I like. The Shield and Team Hell No, very, very good bright spot to this Monday Night Raw episode. Probably one of the best segments for Monday Night Raw, in all honesty.
You know what's really grinding my gears, brother? That Chase Oliver 68 dude. That man right there can always say, yeah, I'm going to make Impact reviews on this channel, brother. He always says, brother, he's going to make the Impact review, dude. Oh, I'm too busy to make the Impact review, brother. I know this Thursday, dude, is the upcoming NFL draft, brother. And we all know he loves him, the NFL, dude. But Chase Oliver 68, let me tell you something, brother. If you don't make an Impact review, at least by Friday of this week, dude, we're gonna have some problems, and you don't want problems with the Hulkster, brother. So what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Remember to watch Impact on Spike TV. And all you Chase Oliver 68 watchers, get on him on this. Tell him we want Impact Wrestling reviews, dude.
Now we get on to the main event segment. First of all, Rybak joined Team Rocket. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but he joined Team Rocket. You know, Team Rocket were like, you know what? We're pathetic. We suck. We still can't capture this fucking Pikachu after 10 fucking years. So you know what, Rybak, we're hiring you to capture this Pikachu. So Rybak, I guess, is part of Team Rocket. Don't know when, don't know how, don't know why. Just know he's a part of Team Rocket now. So Team Rocket Rybak, you know, was pissed off what Mick Foley said about him in a promo segment earlier on tonight. So he wanted to face Mick Foley in the middle of the ring. He's like, I want to face Mick Foley in the middle of this damn ring. All right, Rybak, you get what you want. You get Mick Foley in the middle of that damn ring. And so Mick Foley confronts Rybak. And the whole time when I was just watching this promo segment, I was just thinking to myself, this should be John Cena in this position. Like, why is Mick Foley mad that Rybak turned his back on the WWE Universe? I mean, Rybak was featured to us just like last year, okay? Like, it's not like we have some big-time emotional bond with Rybak. We love Rybak so much. He's been with us for like 5 fucking years. Cena's been with the company for 10 years, okay? And, you know, it would be understandably so if he turned his back on the company and Mick Foley was giving him this talk. This would mean something. But it just leads to Rybak screaming and shouting, calling Mick Foley a fat bastard, and it was just so sloppy to me. I mean, I did enjoy some of it. Like, I liked when Rybak got freaked out, but Rybak looked awkward as fuck sometimes, okay? He was like, sometimes the mic was not even near him. Like, he was walking around like this. He was all like, yeah, man, shut up. Like, it just looked awkward sometimes. And you could hear his head go, like, you heard the head bang. Like, he was hitting himself hard, man. Like, seriously, calm down a little bit, Rybak. I know you're angry and all, but you got to calm down. You got to focus on that mind, and that's that Pikachu. Team Rocket needs you. But other than that, it was just like, okay, like, Rybak's pissed at Mick Foley, and he's like, oh, why are you using the chair that John Cena brought out you? And then they were going to get into a brawl, and then Rybak's like, look into my eyes, and I was like, oh, what, CM Punk's coming out or something? And then, like, fucking throws the chair. Out comes John Cena for whatever reason. Out comes the Shield for whatever fucking reason. You know, the Shield was doing really good tonight. They did a great job with the Shield. But after all that work with the Shield, hey, man, John Cena has a chair. Well, okay, let's just say this. At least the Shield lost to John Cena with the chair, then John Cena with just bare fists. But maybe that will come in future weeks. Hopefully not. But it was just like, what was the point? And then afterwards, you know, we get the Cena-Rybak stare down. And you would think, you know, oh, Rybak's the heel. He should get the upper hand. Nope, not in John Cena's universe. John Cena puts down the chair. AA's on Rybak. Looks like Team Rocket is blasting off again because Rybak is blasting off. And you know what? I'm just thinking to myself, why? What is the purpose of this feud? If Rybak doesn't win the title, this is totally pointless. You turn them heel for no fucking reason. And you probably cost yourself one of your biggest stars in a long fucking time. I'm being dead serious when I'm saying this. It's just stupid. This should be Cena in the heel position and Rybak as the babyface. But instead, it's just the same old shit, as many people will say before. Overall thoughts on Monday Night Raw for me. I really thought that Monday Night Raw was kind of an okay episode, much better than last week's episode, which was kind of just bleh to me. I really felt that they did a good job building up wise, although entertainment throughout the show was very lackluster. Some of the matches I just honestly did not really care about, like the useless stuff that I talked about earlier. You know, I didn't really care about that, and I felt that the show kind of dragged on with it. Other than that, the build-up has been pretty good. Ryback and Cena's build-up, as much as I disagree with it, it's doing pretty good. I just think it's stupid that Ryback had to take a fall there. Dolph Ziggler still kind of feels like the third wheel to me, and to coming his title defense at Extreme Rules, and maybe that can be fixed. Jericho and Fandango, and besides the mishap of the Shield, you know, getting their ass kicked at the end of Raw, I really felt they had a really huge night for the Shield, and I felt they did a really great job with the Shield tonight, besides a little mishap on the end of Monday Night Raw with the steel chair and bullshit. But other than that, this Monday Night Raw, it was an okay episode. It's nothing I will remember in like 5 years. Well, you could say that about most Monday Night Raws nowadays, but I would have to give it probably a C+. It's just a little bit better than last week's. But anyways, guys, if you guys like me, you can always subscribe by clicking the little icon or down below. Make sure you guys give this video a like. Tell me if you guys like the new format. I'm going to be doing this for my Impact reviews. As you guys saw, Hulk Hogan was kind of pissed off that I wasn't doing those. So maybe I should get on that before Hulkamania one's riled on me. Anyways, guys, remember to send in your questions for the Q&A. The Q&A will be posted tomorrow. Looking for the questions, and you guys have been really good on them. So make sure you send me in the Q&A either via Twitter or inbox here on YouTube. Anyways, guys, I'm Chase Oliver 68. Hope you guys have a good night, and I say peace! Later, guys. Have a good one. Oh, yeah, and follow me on Twitter at Chase Oliver 68. Later.